Hello, hello, hello. So, welcome back to the flat hunting vlogs. I can't really speak properly because I massively bit my gum last night and it's just really swollen. So, for those of you who do not know, I am having to move flats because the landlord is wanting to renovate this place. So it's now, what day is it? It's Thursday. So last Friday, my landlord texted me at 9 PM, which I was raging about if you've not watched the most recent weekly vlog, to tell me that I had a month to evict and I start uni on Monday, like this Monday, full time 9 to 5. So it's a wee bit of a nightmare, given that I moved down to London 3 to 4 months early so I could get myself settled and had a place to stay and get, you know, the lay of the land before starting my course. But no, I'm having to move the same month. So I start on Monday and I've got until the 31st of March to find somewhere else to live. It's weirdly kind of like fate. I don't know if that's the right word to call it. I'd been looking for somewhere else to live because I currently live in West London, and I did that because my course is in Ealing, and in my head I didn't want to spend an hour getting to uni every day if I've got like 9 AM lectures. Then I moved to London where you spend an hour getting anywhere and travel time just does not bother me. Now I am somebody who used to live in the west end of Glasgow and drive to the library, which was a 7-minute walk away. Travel time for me is just not a thing. But in London I've changed my ways, and if it's like, oh yeah, that's half an hour away, like that's nothing. So I decided that there's actually a lot more going on in the east end. People are just cooler over there and you get way more for your money over there. So then in my head I was like, right, I'm going to plan to move east. If I moved to Shoreditch next to a central line stop, it takes door to door an hour. So it's only 20 minutes extra to live the other side of town, whereas from here to get to Shoreditch it would be 40 minutes. But because the central line goes all the way to Ealing, it's like only an hour, which is pretty sweet. I've been looking around anyway and I kind of figured out exactly where I wanted to live, thank God. And then I was like, do you know what, no, I'll wait until I've settled at uni a little bit, because that's a smart thing to do, because you don't want to be uprooting everything and trying to move at the same time. That's just not a good idea. And then the world went, no, that's what you're gonna do anyway. I found this one place on Spare Room like a week ago and it looks amazing. It's like a 4-bed, it's got a way bigger kitchen, it's got a living room, 2 bathrooms, same price, and it's just across the street from Liverpool Street Station, which is on the central line, ladies and gentlemen. So I managed to get my viewing, which is scheduled for tomorrow at 12, changed to today at 3, so I can go and see it, and if I like it I'm going to take it straight off the bat and I'm going to spend the weekend packing up my room and moving over, so that by the time I'm starting my course on Monday I'm not having to do all this uni work at the same time as pack up my room and try and move across the city. Having one of those days where I just wasn't ready to be ready. It was like snuck up on me. I jumped in the shower and I didn't even mean it. I've got quite a fab little outfit on the go. But yellow t-shirt, red trousers, belt, classic crop cardigan, jacket. It's substantially warmer than Scotland, which means I'm not feeling the cold. And I did one of those things where like I'm going out tonight and I didn't mean to put makeup on, I just meant to put some mascara on. I ended up sat doing winged liner and a pink lip. But I'm feeling it. Welcome back to a vlog all about why London is a steaming pile of shite. Travelled 45 minutes to get to that appointment. 45 minutes. I expected to go and this street. Very cool building. I like it. I don't even know what to say or do. So I've come all the way to number 16 Bruden Street, which is that building there. Basically, let me just lay it out for you. I travelled 45 minutes for that appointment, and went through the guys, sat in this like an agency, and I was like, oh god, this is what I really didn't want. They often advertise rooms on spare room that they don't even have available, and then show you other properties to do, and you're like, yeah, but I wanted the one with the pictures. Got there, so it was available, great. I mean, the guy was just weird, like super weird. I don't know if he was high, he was really slow, he might just have been an idiot, to be honest. Everyone else in there looked really professional but him. Went through it and I was like, yep, that's the one, that's the property. I was like, cool, I'll go see if I can grab the keys. I was like, right. He went out, comes back, says property's advertising the spare room, is being ready to move in now. Also says it has a lounge. And then he came back and he was like, so actually we can't view the property until the 25th of March. And I was like, mate, I've just travelled 45 minutes so I could hopefully move out my flat this weekend. Like, 25th of March only gives me a week, and if I don't like this property, then like what do you want me to do? So I thought I'll go have a look at the house because you can still put a deposit down for it. But what I now don't understand is he told me the address was number 16 Bruden Street, which is actually an office block because company, and I asked someone coming out the door if there were any apartments in there, and he said no, none at all. So like, what the fuck? I really don't understand, and now I'm like definitely not going to put down a deposit for somewhere I've never seen and actually don't know where it is. So, and now I'm like back to square one and freaking out because like I wanted to move out this weekend. My landlord popped up today to be like, I actually have another flat for you to live in, but I don't really want to move another place west, because that seems counterproductive when I want to move east anyway, so I may as well just take the plunge. Like, this area is great, I'd love to live here. There's Sainsbury's right there, I'm gonna go now. 2 minutes from Liverpool Street, but like, what the hell? I cannot take a place I actually don't even know where the location is. So, yeah, fuck London, again. See, when I say I actually think I'm being punked, I'm not kidding on. So after that whole dilemma, I got on the train and I got a message from my current landlord who I had to like speak to this morning, basically about how the way he handled everything. He was like, oh, you've got to understand. I was like, no, I fully understand, like my 2 flatmates are moving out, and if he's not the landlord, he's an agency that like manages the flat. And I was like, I fully understand that if you've got 3 tenants and 2 of them are both moving out at the end of the month and you want to do work, it makes more sense to evict the 3rd tenant and do that. Like, I was like, I understand the situation, I just think you handled it very poorly. Until I kind of talked to him, and then he was like, oh yeah, no, I'm really sorry, and I was like, well yeah, I think you kind of think you could walk all over me because I'm young, but you can't. He's been so polite ever since, and he sent me a message as soon as I got back on the train being like, oh, great news, like you don't have to move. I was like, what? For the past week, all I've been doing is stressing out, and I've just had that disaster of a day, and now you're like, oh, you don't have to move. I was like, what? Basically, I think the landlord's kind of been like going a bit back and forth about the renovation he wants to be doing, and Giorgio, who's I say he's my landlord, but he's actually just like the agency guy that we respond to. He was like, I'm really sorry, I don't even think he'll be starting work until next year, to be honest, so you don't have to move out before the end of your tenancy. So basically that my lease technically ended for 3 months at the start of January. So he's extended it by 6 months, so I've got until the end of July, but it's got a 3-month break clause, so I can move out at the end of April if I want, if I found somewhere else. But it just means I have to tell him at the end of March if I am leaving or not. So I'm going to keep looking for somewhere east because I do want to move there anyway. Literally, I was like, this just makes my life so much easier, and all the stress I've been doing for like the last week was for nothing. And also I was messaging that guy to be like, the address you gave me is for offices, and the way he's texting me is though he doesn't even remember that I was there today and that he gave me an address. And I don't know if it's just like a company response or what, but mate. Like, I need to steer. I mean, the property, the photos they've got look amazing, but like I need to steer clear, because like if he's meant to be my contact, mate, please no, please no. Right, I'm actually gonna relax for 5 minutes because I've got an hour before I have to leave for this play now. So do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna watch Jessica Jones because season 2 is available. I should definitely really be tidying and cleaning my room, but you know what? I just don't want to. And I walked in this morning, I totally could have cleaned it earlier, but I was like, I hate this place, they're kicking me out. Fucking unnecessarily stressful day, man. This, I mean, like, I'm happy to stay here until I find something that's better. I actually think I want chocolate. Maybe I'll eat that. Okay. I've been ranting for 8 minutes and 10 seconds.